And I suppose that the reasoning for their second inspection was the concerns that we as a committee raised with HICWA regarding the mistreatment of patients and residents of Loughloe House. I know of residents who were threatened with eviction if they spoke to elected media. I know of residents who were threatened with eviction if they refused to accept the bed offered to them by the HSE. I know of other residents who were threatened with eviction if they discussed with other residents the closure of Loughloe House, and as they put it, inciting other residents. It's an absolute disgrace by the HSE, and I know that staff are also being threatened with, as they put it, that staff will be severely disciplined if they engage in public meetings, protests such as this, or fundraisers on behalf of Loughloe House. Well, I think the HSE have serious questions to answer. They're an absolute disgrace for the way that they are treating the elderly of this town. The first HICWA report recommended 37 physical alterations. To date, of that 37, 34 are now complete. There are 2 ongoing which are nearing completion, and there's 1 outstanding, which is the issuing of a fire cert when all other works are completed. So the big question remains, why are the HSE moving to close Loughloe House? It's abundantly clear to me that there's an alternative agenda here on behalf of the HSE. We've all heard the rumours about the mental disability from Gentex moving over to Loughloe House. Well, I'm going to say to the HSE, and they say that it's not a cost-saving exercise. Moving people from Gentex to Loughloe House and saving money on the lease is a cost-saving exercise. Not bringing in or not employing agency nurses where they are needed is a cost-saving exercise. And the redeployment of staff from Loughloe House to St. Vincent's and other parts of this county is a cost-saving exercise. So the HSE, I'll send a very clear message to you today. Look after the residents of Loughloe House and keep the residents in Loughloe House. And I commend all of the families and all of the residents and staff who are remaining steadfast, resolute, determined and committed to keeping Loughloe House open. And I want to send a very clear message, as Deputy Bannon has already stated. It is not good enough for any of our local elected representatives to stand idly by, not publicly declare their support for this campaign to keep Loughloe House open. And I'm sending that message in this back door and into Deputy O'Rourke's office. Deputy O'Rourke needs to come out publicly. She needs to come onto the streets here of Athlone. She needs to stand in front of this microphone and tell you of her support for Loughloe House. She will fight, that she will keep Loughloe House open, because we haven't seen that to date. And I think each and every one of you need to send a very clear message to her. Bring your friends, bring your family, that we will not accept her public non-participation in this campaign. That she needs to fight for the residents of Loughloe House, and she has failed to do that to date. So we need to send that very clear message to her.